Let's go, baby.
I'm ready, Lee.
Here we go. Right 20. Right 54. Right 54. Let's go, defense.
A run for Tony Pollard, the Memphis product. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. Well, he can be a load to handle off the edge, and he can do it against the pass. Sure, he can do it against the run like he did there.
And you mentioned a load. How about having to adjust to his speed as well? Because not only does he bring some pop, he brings some dash as well. A nice play on that situation.
That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
Wow.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Now we see a man who got a workout in last year's Super Bowl, Johnny Hekker, on to punt for the Rams. Back deep, the dangerous Tyler Lockett. Taken in at the 22. A big kick, 50 yards that time, with a return of 4. And it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 26. This is Chris Carson, 1,000-yard rusher a year ago. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Six yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. Wilson. Here's Carson with a catch out of the backfield. It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and they're going to face a 3rd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
What?
315. 56. Check 56. Gotta go. In and out. Let's go. Let's go.
3rd and 2. Now Wilson. He's got Lockett. Wilson to Lockett there for the Seahawk 1st down.
That throw is not going to get them a whole lot, but that really didn't matter, did it? They got what they needed on that throw. Picked up the 1st down, and I'm going cliche here. Game of inches, partner.
Absolutely. And you talked to me a lot about opening drives, how key those are to set the tone. You kept the drive alive. 3rd down conversion here is big.
Tighten up. Tighten up. Go, guys. 4 down. 4 down. Got it.
They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. This could be to Lockett.
Come on,
a gain of 6 there on 1st. Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that, because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. And you know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
Who are the freshest guys coming off the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
Ramsey.
Diving grab. I think he got that. Yes.
What are you doing, bro?
That'll pick up the 1st down for Seattle on a gain of 18.
I'd have to say that whenever you see a good post route run, they do not like to let it end without the catch. Hence, that great diving play.
Yeah, lay it up there, let him go get it, and he got it.
Yo!
The completion good for 3, and it's second down. Defensively, they better figure something out. Opening drive, he already has 4 catches.
And if you have to figure out how to stop him defensively, that usually means you weaken your defense. That means that now the offense is doing the dictating, and they should have other things open up as well.
You got nothing. That's it.
Check, Mike 21, Mike 21, check, Mike 21.
Check.
Hey, check.
Run left.
Check, Mike 21.
You rush.
To throw again on second down. Wilson eluding the pressure right. And that one finds the ground, breaking a string of 5 straight completions. And it brings up second down. No, third down. Finally an incompletion. He was 5 of 5 before that last throw to start this game.
So he is human. All right, so we found out after the way he began, okay, he can have an incompletion here or there, but I love what they've done right from the word go. They just need to pay it off with a touchdown now.
Escaping the pressure right.
Yo,
Open man is Metcalf. He's
That's
got
my
it.
man,
And this is
bro.
going to be another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Rams' 13-yard line.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route, drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
14. Shit, go.
From the red zone now, here's Wilson on first down. Flushed out right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
No doubt that's a very good play defensively right there, because you've always got to be aware that he can take off and make a big play with his legs. How about the way they were able to contain him? That also tells me the coverage was excellent downfield.
The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11.
Hey, check, Mike 21, check.
Now Wilson.
You threw that? No, I didn't.
Touchdown,
Yo.
Seattle. A 14-yard touchdown as his guys are able to strike first
I
here in
didn't
this
honestly
opening
think he
quarter.
was going to throw that.
An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump on the sideline from the head coach, don't you? Because he's turned into his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym preparing for the fight. Now we get to turn it all loose.
Let's go.
Set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away. And typically what I've heard from guys and what I remember from playing, if you don't have nerves at the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. The threat of a second straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10. A shotgun snap for Goff. Flush to his right. This is caught. It's Cooks. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
Oh, yeah, Kendrick.
23 yards on the play. Cooks now in his 2nd season with the Rams. He's had 4 straight years over 1,000 yards. He had 2 with the Saints, 1 with New England, and then he went over 1,000 again last year with the Rams. 80 catches, 1,204 yards. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. Oh, he's looking for a touchdown deep for Woods. And this is intercepted,
this
but they'll say
nigga
out of bounds. Oh, very close to a turnover there in the end
my
zone.
goodness, yo. How is Bobby Wagner this fast?
Never force the ball into double coverage, especially not this close to the goal line. The windows are so tight, you just don't want to force it in there because it could be tipped up and picked off.
Throwing on third. Eluding the pressure right. And that will be incomplete. More problems here on third down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on third down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
Y'all need a point guard. Y'all need a point guard.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Now they'll be looking to duplicate the efforts of drive number 1 that resulted in 7 points in the 7-zip lead.
Well, you know how much I enjoy horse racing, right? Looks like they caught a flyer out of the gate, as they would say when you're running the big-time races. Means they get out to a fast start. They're setting the pace, making the other team chase now.
First down, Seattle, 16 yards the gain there.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, it was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
And the hole closes quickly there. He gets maybe a couple up to the 38.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
From the 38, Wilson. And they've got the hook up. This is Olsen. That throw good for only a couple. It brings up third down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
On third down, Wilson. This one into the hands of Metcalf.
Jalen Ramsey.
9 yards there, and they get a first down.
Yo, this nigga is killing me, yo.
And, boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables. Otherwise, they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him. The way he goes after the football, competes for it, and decides when it's in the air, it's his and only his.
What are you doing, Ramsey?
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
As a general rule, offensive linemen like to know where their quarterback's going to be when he's setting up to throw the football. But sometimes they just have to get on the run, get on the move. He was able to do that on that play and picks up a first down with a nice throw.
The former Purdue Boilermaker, Raheem Mostert.
Yeah.
And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped.
Mostert,
it's a gain of 15, first down, Seahawks.
Some big plays in the passing game on this drive, and here's one out of the running game. So the passing game loosening things up. Now there's room to roam.
Let's get off the field, D. Hey, check Mike 21. Check Mike 21. Get that quarterback. Go. Hey, check Mike 21. Mike 21. Check Mike 21. Got it. Hold that, Diablo.
Hey, 0.
Check Mike 21.
I hope you brought your left because I'm about to take you.
Now Wilson on first down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
And it is true. You can draft the fastest. You can draft the most athletic guys. But if they don't know the art of positioning, sometimes it's all for naught. In this case, in the right spot, help force the incompletion.
Yeah, but had his hands on it for a second. Would have been a tough catch, though. Falls incomplete. Now Mostert. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. The Rams going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime.
Check. Alert. Check.
I'm going to need you to stop double teaming Aaron Donald, so.
He can't hang. He's not going to get me. Switch.
You know.
This is Mostert. And he'll take this one down near the 15. Now the Rams will signal for a timeout, their second. as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Myers' kick is good, and the lead moves to 10-zip. So unable to convert for the touchdown inside the red zone, but they do come away with 3.
Yeah, it's a 32-yarder. That's essentially an extra point nowadays, right? Because it's 33 as a general rule for these guys. So it should be a simple
I ain't gonna lie, dummy.
But you know what's really strange?
The way he's playing, I really do
might
want money missing, dummy.
Longer than missing a field goal because an extra point's supposed to be automatic.
Absolutely, and I would think even field goals inside of 30 yards, even though they're substantially shorter than a PAT, it just has a different feel, doesn't it?
A different feel, a different vibe. That's what I get from all the kickers I talk to. They always say if I miss an extra point, that's the one that bothers me more.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Trying to get it to Woods, but it's going to be second down. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Here's goal.
Oh! Money! Cooper
They'll get this one Cup complete. 20, 10, touchdown LA! Cooper Kupp, his 3rd touchdown now on the year, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Zerline connects on the extra point, and that'll cut it to 3 at 10-7. So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away.
Yeah.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are on the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. Again on 2nd and 10, it's Wilson. He lets it fly for Lockett.
Let's go!
Coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 24. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45.
Certainly feels like the classic second guess, but let's be honest about it. They had a chance going to halftime with the lead. Why did they take a chance with a throw there? I don't understand that.
Well, that's what I'm wondering. And now this defense has to try to protect that lead going into the locker room. Throws right side, and that's complete.
Inaccurate,
25
there was
yards
no one
that time.
like, yo, that was the most simplest pass, yo.
180, 12.
On first down, it's gone.
Who is that?
Incomplete. Ronald Darby that time.
Darby, I'm ready to be in here, yo.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Back to throw, Goff.
I'm going this way, dummy. I'm
And
not
it will
going
be
to far.
incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the right hash, it's a 35-yard attempt. Zerline's kick is up and through. So thanks to the late field goal, we are all tied up
I'm
heading
going
into
to lose
intermission.
a lot.
As
I'm
we send
going
you
to
back
lose
over
2 or 3
Orlando
games
with our
because of
EA
this
Sports
nigga. I
halftime
can feel
report.
it.
Here's Jonathan Coachman, and ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. This one fielded at the 5. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
What?
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Now a give right side. It's Carson. And great yardage here all the way deep into Los Angeles territory. It's a big play there for Seattle. 61 yards.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. From the shotgun, Wilson. He finds his man.
Oh, no way he squeezed that in there, yo.
So 3 plays already first and goal, and they are wasting little time. They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. Raheem Mostert, his second touchdown on the season. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. The extra point now coming from Myers. He's got it as they go up by a total of 17-10. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
These Rams stink, yo.
This is taken at the 3.
Yo.
And he'll take it back to about
I wanted
the
to choose
19-yard
Aaron
line.
Donald and Ramsey, but as you can see, effective right now, dummy. I got
set to begin their next drive, the Rams offense at the line. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
The big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. Here's Pollard. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield after a gain of about 4. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being
what?
Now the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. 16 yards is the pickup there and a first down for L.A. You can just kind of sense the momentum turning here. It's first and 10. Play action. It's gone. Oh, he's looking for a touchdown deep for Woods.
Let's go!
He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown,
Pittsburgh.
Rams. Robert Woods, his first touchdown on the year, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Zerline good with a PAT, and that will... This is taken at his 4. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And these two teams have traded touchdowns so far with their first possessions here in the third quarter, so we're right back to where we started at intermission.
Yeah, how about that? Yeah. Tied at the half, tied after the first 2
Aaron
drives
Donald.
of the third quarter, 1 for each. That tells me that someone's defense has got to step up and make a big play and try and change the momentum of this game.
Four down. Go, 14.
Mostert. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. It's a gain of 12, first down Seahawks.
Absolutely love the run right there. This guy's known for his quickness, but also for his speed, and he's able to get to the second level almost before you blink if you give him any type of blocking. Always talk about slot receivers. They're usually known as quicker and fast.
Yo, I don't even want to
case,
use
we've
this
got a guy who's
nigga
quick
no more,
and
yo.
fast, and he used it to great advantage.
No, nigga.
12.
On first down, Wilson. Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab.
Come on, yo.
Well, partner, when you ask anyone other than your QB to throw the ball, you must have a lot of confidence, or you think you're really going to fake them out, and it looks like they did exactly that.
Yeah, going deep in the playbook and a great grab on the other end. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up third down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
380.
21, check my 21.
14. Babies cry all the way back home, yo. Let's make these babies.
Hey, check Mike 21, Mike 21, check Mike 21.
Quarterback, don't get nervous now.
Wilson now to throw on third down. Open man is Gordon, complete.
I hate yo.
3 yards there.
This nigga nice, yo. He making me mad, but it's like I can't be mad, yo, because he nice.
College football, where receivers weren't running the traditional NFL route tree, one thing they did learn, find open areas, find soft spots, and set up and catch the ball. And I think we just saw that there.
Yeah, we saw that indeed, picking up the first. Back now in Seattle, Washington. All even as we get ready to start the fourth.
Alert. Go. Easy.
Wilson, after the play fake to Carson, steps away to his left. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39.
Double teaming him!
All that gets him is just a
Hey,
yard.
look at this nigga! Yo!
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
Check 21.
12.
Show it up.
Hey, 0.
21, check Mike 21. Push him back.
Good touch.
From the gun on third down, Wilson. That is caught. It's Perriman.
Yo.
And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
I'm like, from Todd Perryman. Are you joking?
The team's working on short rest, but this has been one of the better Thursday night games we've seen as they come up here on 1st and 10. On first down, it's Carson. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
At the 22-yard line.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
They're not ready for this, man.
I'll go special. One flip.
Playing the wrong football. Check 50, check 50. Whip. Watch the whip.
Check 50.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson.
Get on! Thank you!
Taken down. The defensive player of the year, Aaron Donald. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
But nothing takes a start to have a good drive quite like a big loss on a sack, does it?
Now they're looking at a 3rd and long, and suddenly the momentum shifted to the other side of the football.
And old Mo is a very, very fickle man.
Hey.
I'm gonna do it like this.
Begin.
3rd and long, it's Wilson.
Get that nigga. Get that nigga! Aaron
Dancing to his
Donald!
left.
Yo, this game's so fake! No fucking!
Down here at the
Yo,
12-yard line.
go ahead,
An
yo.
incredible play there. They do get big yardage, but they're still stopped a yard or two short, and it's 4th down. Tie game, 4th quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down.
Watch out.
They run for it with Carson. He gets the first down yardage before he's brought down just outside the 10 at the 11. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that, but by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. They go play action now. Wilson.
Let's go!
This is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Logan Ryan. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Well, they thought they were going to break the tie. The defense had other plans. They were already in field goal range. But boom, an interception.
I don't know if this was a case of being a little bit too greedy.
Hey, dumb, I switched my coverage at the last second. That's why, because I was supposed to run man.
Hung in
Nobody
there,
switched
battled,
on.
and made a key play.
He's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. A good pickup, 17 yards, and also a Rams first down.
Who was squarehead? Metcalf?
Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports.
All right, Kerry. You got one job.
They've got it first and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score. Gone. And Woods has it complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. First down, Los Angeles there with a pickup of 14 yards. Goff now to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. I don't know that those medium 5-ish yard gains are going to do it right now. Probably should have dropped it, right?
Yeah, that way you save more time on the clock. But I know receivers, they think they can catch it and break a tackle and turn into a big gain.
He's got the first down.
Get out the way!
And finally taken down at the 30-yard line. A gain there of 21 yards. Probably had 60,000 thinking pass right there, including us in the booth.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That was a big call, big guts on that one. And guess what? That run, it'll pay dividends.
Oh, no, he lost the football.
Bro.
Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. As the clock will stop with 35 seconds left to go.
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Oh, no, that's the football. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. On second down, it's Pollard. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. Now the Seahawks forced to use their third and final timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. They'll run on third down to Brown. He didn't get the touchdown, but he did get the first down as he's tackled at the 1.
GG's, yeah. GG's.
Now the timeout will be called, so they're in field goal range with 3 seconds left. So it'll all come down to the booming right leg of Greg Zuerlein. 2 seconds on the clock, this for the win. And the kick is good. So you wonder how this one might be remembered the next time
that's
these 2
2 games in a row folded.
This game's over. Well, a little drama.
I'm ready to go look at
really
it.
This thing was already decided. The late points get scored, and then it ends on the kickoff.
And I'm right there with you, partner. At the end of the game, they knew what they had to do. Just make sure you don't cough up the football at the end. Just take care of it.
That's because you sent somebody emotional and forgot his button.